Hey guys, today we'll try to understand one of the important chart usually used or most often used in the analysis. So that chart today we are going to cover is column charts. Now, before getting into how to prepare column chart, you need to know you can use column charts when you want to compare categories of data or show changes over time. For example, comparing revenue and expenses of each month or comparing categories. Yes. So let's try to create one column chart. We'll try to get some data. I have some data of revenue and expenses. I'll remove the dollar as of now, just to make it, keep it simple. Yes. So these are the values. Now, if I want to create a column chart, I'll select the data, go to insert, and I'll say chart. Yes. On the setup, on the right-hand side window that has opened up, from the chart type, you select column chart. Now there are three types of column chart. First is the normal column chart that we'll do check right now. So this shows me in month of January what was my revenue and what was my expenses. Same for February. Yeah, March. Now there are three types of column chart, as I said. First is the column chart, normal column chart. Second is the stacked column chart. And third is the 100% stack column chart. Yes, we'll see how when we can use this kind of chart. Let's try to create one more chart which would show only a single column in terms of how satisfied or how many surveys were very satisfied, unsatisfied, to understand the sentiments of customers. I'll again select the data. I'll say insert chart. We'll select a column chart. I can see the difference. The first one here, I used to compare between revenue and expenses over a period of time. Yeah. And the second chart that we created was to compare various category of ratings given by customer so that I can analyze the data, how many were very satisfied, how many were not satisfied at all, yeah, unsatisfied, or how many were neutral. So this gives me an understanding where my sentiments are going. So I can see here satisfied are the much highest people were satisfied and the very satisfied, which is the second highest among all the column charts which are provided for the categories. Yes, so this is how you plot normal column charts. Yes. Let's understand stacked column chart. Now, why would you have a stacked column chart? You will usually have a stacked column chart to show part to whole relationship and find trends in date over time. So suppose I have a data of my cost as various regions from various regions. I again remove the dollar sign to make the numbers a bit simple. Replace all, I'll say so, data. I'll select its data. Yes. Now I would use a stack column chart to understand how much component of this entire cost from Northwest was of hotel or transportation of food. So we need to know what is the part to whole relationship in this entire data. So I'll select the data, I'll say insert, again I'll say chart. Yes, it is already showing me column chart, but we do not want column chart. We want the stacked column chart. This way I understand, yes, which one is contributing the most. Suppose in Northwest, I want to know which is the highest contributor to the cost. I would say it was hotel expenses. Yes. And second was the transport. Yes. Hotel and transport. So this is how you can see a stat column chart where you want to see a part of the whole. Now there could be other way of looking at stack chart is 100% stack column chart. Now, when would you use a 100% stack column chart? You would usually use it when you want to show part to whole relationship as we had in stack column chart. But when the cumulative total of this entire data or that particular row is not that important. For example, suppose I take this same data over here and we'll try to plot the chart again. So this time we'll take the 100% stacked column chart. Now you'll understand from both the charts which are side by side, you're not able to understand whether your cost has increased or decreased as comparatively to the whole. So if I have 100% of this cost, I would see the percentage of cost from hotel has decreased or it is much lesser in percentages as compared to Northwest if I compare it with West. So West contributes to only 55%, whereas Northwest contributes to around 63.5%, which we will be able to understand from the previous stack chart. Yeah. Same from the transportation expenses, we can see 38% was contributed by transportation, whereas Northwest contributed only 28%. Yes. It's very difficult to understand by this stack chart, but you will be able to easily understand the difference when when the cumulative total is not that important and you want to understand the percentage contribution to the entire sum as a whole. Yeah. So these are all of column charts and these are majorly used in any kind of analysis that you do. You can always refer to the edit section which we covered in line chart towards how we can do the setup and customization of the charts which are available. The functionalities remains the same. You can see there are few things which would get added to column charts, like I could have a 3D image like this. Yes. I would prefer a 2D image. Compare mode if I want to have a comparison mode. Yes. That's it. That not much of it. If I want to maximize the image here so that it occupies the entire chart area, but will not do that. This looks good. So you can refer to my line chart section for which I have given the link in the description to edit or customize your charts further. Yeah. Thank you so much.